Miriam here at the Bureau with an update on Tropical Cyclone Megan, expected to reach Category 3 intensity later today. Now, 24 hours ago, Tropical Cyclone Megan was just a tropical low sitting over the Gulf of Carpentaria. But we saw it reaching Category 1 intensity yesterday afternoon, and at that time it was named Tropical Cyclone Megan. We saw further strengthening in this system overnight last night, and it reached Category 2 intensity in the early hours of this morning. And we've already seen some significant wind and rain impacts to some areas around the western Gulf of Carpentaria, including over 600 millimetres in the last 2 days on Groote Eylandt. The system, now a Category 2 tropical cyclone, is sitting just under 200 kilometres to the north of Borroloola. It's extending a tropical cyclone warning area from Aliangoola on Groote Eylandt through across to the Queensland Northern Territory border and then to Mornington Island in Queensland. Now, this warning area includes Borroloola, but it does not currently include Mornington Island or Nooka in the NT. Through the rest of today, we expect to see this system drifting gradually southwards towards the southern Gulf Coast. It will intensify further, likely reaching Category 3 intensity, a severe tropical cyclone, later today. It's at this time that we expect to see the most significant and intense impacts developing. After intensifying to a Category 3 tropical cyclone, the system will approach the coast, likely crossing the coast sometime tomorrow. Now, the system may slow down or speed up over the next 12 to 18 hours, meaning that the exact location of the coastal crossing and its exact timing as well still has a number of possibilities. But at this current moment, we are expecting a coastal crossing tomorrow somewhere between the Queensland Northern Territory border and Nathan River in the Northern Territory. After crossing the coast, Tropical Cyclone Megan will start to weaken quite quickly, reaching a tropical low once again by Tuesday or Wednesday. So what impacts can we expect as this system strengthens, approaches and crosses the coast? Well, three main impacts that we are looking at right now. Significant winds, significant rains and abnormally high tides. Looking at the winds, first of all, we're expecting to see widespread gale-force winds within our warning area, with wind gusts reaching 100 or 110 kilometres an hour. As the system reaches Category 3 strength tonight, we're expecting to see some of those wind gusts pushing up above 120 kilometres an hour. And as the core of the system crosses over the Northern Territory coast tomorrow, we're likely to see wind gusts in excess of 200 kilometres an hour if the system is still Category 3 at the time of crossing. Now, winds of this strength are incredibly dangerous and incredibly damaging, particularly in combination with the heavy to locally intense rainfall we're also expecting to see in the warning area as the system strengthens and approaches the coast. It'll likely still bring further heavy falls even as it moves across the coast and starts to weaken. The third hazard we're warning for at the moment is the abnormally high tides. Large waves, large seas, swells and the very high tides are expected to be generated by this system, mostly in the warning area, but also spilling into other parts of the Gulf country as well. We have a severe weather warning for other parts of the Gulf Country District in Queensland for abnormally high tides today, increasing tomorrow. Tomorrow, those abnormally high tides may reach as much as 1 metre above the highest tide that we usually see across the whole year. Significant tides like this can cause damage to coastal areas and extremely dangerous marine conditions. In anticipation of the rainfall we're looking at over the coming days, we do have widespread flood watch areas still current for much of northern and eastern Northern Territory and much of northern Queensland as well. River rises are anticipated with water over roads, likely to cut off access routes and possibly isolate some communities. This system continues to unfold with that Category 3 strengthening likely later today. Keep on top of all of the latest updates via the Bureau's website and weather app, and we'll catch you in the next update.